us as always. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for showing up here. And we've got Jeff Wall from Pat Mulvihill's office. And certainly we've got the CEO from the orchestra, Graham Parker, with us as well. We always appreciate the mayor's involvement and his interest at the zoo, whether he's launching wild lights or whether he is ushering in another year of Boo at the Zoo, or being the first mayor ever to run through the zoo, our little 5K that we have through there. And so without further ado, I want to bring on Mayor Craig Greenberg. Thanks for being here, Mayor.
Thanks, Dan. Thank you so much, Dan, and good morning, everyone. Today is an incredible day. First, it's always great to be at the zoo. It's even better to be at the zoo when you see so many kids that are inside the zoo, that are walking into the zoo on a beautiful spring day like today. If you haven't been to the zoo recently, I encourage you to come. Come during the day. Also come at night, because the Wild Lights exhibit that Dan just mentioned has extended its run through June 16th. My wife Rachel and I enjoyed that recently, and it is a wonderful, one-of-a-kind exhibit that we encourage everyone to come enjoy with their families. There is so much going on at the zoo. Every year, it is one of the top attractions for our city. We're setting records for attendance. Dan and his team continue to invest in the zoo with the support of Metro government and private funders as well. And today we are here to announce that we are bringing back a great partnership. A partnership that I certainly remember from my childhood. See the oohs and the ahs? There we are. That's what the zoo is all about. It's about creating those experiences for kids and families. Back in 1989, the Louisville Zoo first partnered with another one of our incredible local institutions, the Louisville Orchestra. And they produced a popular concert series that was held here at the zoo called ROARchestra. I remember ROARchestra from when I was a kid and attended with my families. So many other families came out and had a great time. And it brought some folks to the zoo for the first time that might not have ever been here. The last time that happened was in 2008. Well, today we're here to announce that ROARchestra is coming back. That the Louisville Orchestra and the Louisville Zoo have partnered up once again to bring back ROARchestra 2024 on July 6th. It's going to be a great new partnership with new excitement, new conductor, new energy that the orchestra has. Our friends at the Louisville Orchestra have done amazing things over the past decade under the leadership of Teddy Abrams, of Graham Parker. They've brought their music, they have brought their partnerships, not just to places across Louisville and new places that haven't experienced the orchestra before, like parks across our city, but and to other locations. They've brought in new artists, and they've also brought their music around the state, to hilltops in eastern and southern Kentucky, to Mammoth Cave, and now back to the Louisville Zoo. Graham, we are so excited for what you and Teddy are doing and your entire team at the Louisville Orchestra are working on. We're excited that ROARchestra is back. We know that the first ROARchestra in 16 years on July 6th is going to be a wonderful event for so many families. So thank you to the Louisville Zoo. Thank you to the Louisville Orchestra. We are so excited about this new partnership, and we're excited for the return of ROARchestra this summer. So Graham, thanks a lot, and please come join us and say a few words about how this happened and the excitement that the Louisville Orchestra also has for this amazing event that is being reborn. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It's great to be here at the zoo, and it is so exciting to be able to share the news that ROARchestra is back. I have considered myself a Louisvillian only recently. The last couple of years have I been here at the Louisville Orchestra, and I will be honest. That probably not a week goes by where someone doesn't stop me and says, whatever happened to ROARchestra, will you ever be bringing it back? And for the first year, I kind of brushed it off. I didn't kind of like understand how big and how significant that series was, but it really came into focus when I met Dan Maloney. And seeing Dan's leadership here at the zoo, seeing his ambition, the renovations they've done on the site that we'll be playing in, it made it so clear to us that we really had to figure this out. And I want to thank Dan and the whole team at the zoo for what you have done to allow us to make July 6th possible. We're going to be here with Teddy Abrams and the Louisville Orchestra. Jason Claiborne, one of the great gospel singers, spiritual singers in this city from St. Stephen's Church, is going to be our soloist with his sister and a gospel choir that night. We've got the full orchestra. We encourage folks to bring their picnics back. I heard the picnic competition was a big thing, so we encourage you to get behind the picnic competition. This is a great show for families, folks of all ages. It's a great way to experience an orchestra in a beautiful setting. The zoo will be open too, so as you walk to the concert site, you'll be able to take in everything that the zoo has to offer as well. So we're really excited to be back again. Dan, thank you so much. Mayor, as always, thank you for your support for everything we do at the orchestra here in Louisville. And Dan, turn it over to you.
Thank you so much, Graham. I can't emphasize enough. The leadership at Louisville Orchestra has been outstanding. Graham and Teddy were so open to this. We reached out. I was so surprised that they were getting the same question that I get in the community. We see ourselves as a world-class zoological institution that is dedicated to recreation, to conservation, and education, and we disguise ourselves as a neighborhood zoo. Partnering with another world-class organization like the Louisville Orchestra is going to be just a wonderful gift back to the community. I encourage people to get their tickets, order their tickets soon. There are high-end tables. There are all kinds of opportunities to have a great evening, and we look forward to July 6th with wonderful anticipation. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Mayor Greenberg, and thank you, Graham Parker, for being such outstanding partners for us here at the Louisville Zoo. Thank you all.
Great job.
I don't know if there are any questions. Graham, do you want to?
Any questions?
That's okay. We're trying to pull you aside for interviews.
Absolutely.
We can do the interviews by these banners if that's okay. Yeah. Sweet.
I love the giraffe.
And tickets do go on sale after this, so within the hour they'll be.
Hey, Dan, can I get a group photo with you on this back?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, you got the
lion.
I mean, hold on.
Get the bear.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Still back there?
He's walking off.
A little too much for you.
No photos.
Too much attention.
Can we get one? Can we get one here?
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, why don't we get one here more?
Is there anybody get those? We can use them for actually, just no. It doesn't have to be today.
Yeah.
Just any time that
Yeah, I'm sure. I just haven't looked on, and I'm sure.
we do like
All right.
press conferences these days and have some B-roll like that. So if I had some old photos of that, would be a lot to include. I'll send you an email.
Put your hand on
Thank you.
the shoulder.
Don't touch
Why
that.
not? Yeah. What I was saying about him, after 40 years of doing this, he's the tallest giraffe I've ever ever.
Sales on
He's just under 17 feet. If he was that much tall, he'd be 17 feet tall. And I know the book.
This out of the way.
17 feet. I've never. Well, I mean, it's just like a shack. Most of it. It's not just some are taller than others. And while there may be ones out there that are taller than him, he's a good boy. You put those, we change that all the time. You put those two things up to get separate. We had different items. We just
Do you guys need both Graham and you need everybody, or?
Take care. Wish them our best.
he's over
I'm getting you.
That's okay.
We're just looking for podium, and the ball box is
Yeah,
there.
I think they're looking at you and saying,
Oh, I
"Man,
didn't even look on there.
delicious with it."
I'm sure they are. I'm
Mayor,
sure.
do you have time for a real quick question? The sound wasn't the best at the podium.
Sure.
Okay, we'll be real quick.
Thank you. Sorry.
I can arrange it right here. I can put the banner.
Are you guys in it?
Thank you, guys. Did you have you seen that great crowd?
If you wouldn't mind, sure. Of course. Sure. Step over here out of the way. Hey, thank you.
Just want to jump over in front of me. Just be a couple real basic things.
Sure.
I think one of the Louisville Orchestra events was one of the first things I covered when I started.
Oh, really?
All right.
Okay.
I'll run you through it here in a second. Takes me a second to get everything. All right, so you can just look at me the whole time. I'll throw you a couple. Can you kind of just, well, first, can I get your name and can you spell it for me?
Sure. Graham Parker, Graham.
And then your title.
Chief Executive, Louisville Orchestra.
All right, so I know you guys talked a lot about orchestra coming back, but what?
There's an amazing summer concert series here at the zoo. It really allows folks to kind of come together as families, bring a picnic, hang out, have a great evening, and hear a great concert by one of the great orchestras in the world.
And then this used to be a kind of fan favorite event, kind of.
Years back in, like, started in the 90s and kind of ended in the mid 2000s. And I have been asked every week since I arrived in this position, when is ROARchestra coming back? And I kind of never fully understood just how important it is to this city. And when Dan reached out and we started talking, we realized we just had to make this work. So we're thrilled that Teddy Abrams will be conducting the orchestra on July 6th, and it'll be a great return of ROARchestra to the zoo.
Concert or whatever, is it themed or kind of what happens at?
Yeah, we always try and make the concerts really family friendly, like, so lots of short pieces, lots of pieces that folks might recognize. But this year, actually, we're really excited to welcome one of Louisville's great vocalists. Gospel singers and spiritual singers in the city. He's going to be our soloist, bringing spirituals and other kind of great Motown hits to the stage.